If you're seeing an itch.io runtime error, don't worry, because in this video I'll walk you through the quickest fixes for both the Itch app and game-related runtime issues. This is a common problem, and the good news is that in many cases you can solve it in just a few minutes. If this guide helps you out, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more easy tech tutorials. Alright, let's fix it. First, you need to figure out whether the problem is with the Itch app itself or with a specific game you downloaded from itch.io. If the entire app is crashing, freezing, or refusing to open properly, then we're dealing with an app crash. If the Itch app opens fine, but one specific game throws a runtime error when you launch it, then it's most likely a missing dependency or engine issue. Let's start with the app crash fix. The first thing to do is close the Itch app completely. Don't just click the X in the corner, because sometimes the app keeps running in the background. On Windows, press Ctrl, Shift, and Escape to open Task Manager. If you're on the Processes tab, look for anything related to itch.io or any background process that may still be running. Select it and click End Task. This step is important because a stuck background process can stop a clean reinstall from working properly. Once the app is fully closed, the next step is to completely reinstall it. Go to your installed apps or programs, uninstall the Itch app, and then restart your computer if possible. After that, download the latest version of the Itch app from the official itch.io site and install it again. A fresh reinstall can fix corrupted files, broken updates, or damaged app settings that may be causing the runtime error. Now let's move on to the game error fix, which is very common for many indie games downloaded through itch.io. If a game opens and immediately shows a runtime error or it crashes right after launch, the first thing you should install is the latest Microsoft Visual C Redistributables. Many games depend on these system libraries to run correctly, and if they're missing or outdated, the game may fail to start. To do that, search for the latest Microsoft Visual C redistributable package from Microsoft's official website and install both the x64 and x86 versions if they're available. Even if your system is 64-bit, some games still need the 32-bit version, so it's smart to install both. After installation, restart your computer and try launching the game again. If the runtime error still appears, the next thing to check is whether the game requires a specific engine or runtime package. A lot of games on itch.io are made with tools like RPG Maker, and some of them need something called RPG Maker RTP to run properly. If the developer listed a required engine, plugin, or runtime in the game page description, make sure you install it before launching the game. This is one of the most overlooked fixes because the game may appear to download correctly, but it still won't run unless the required files are installed on your system. So always check the game's itch.io page, read the instructions carefully, and look for anything mentioned under requirements, dependencies, or installation notes. If it says you need a certain runtime, get that installed first. If you're still having trouble after installing Visual C++ and any required engine files, try downloading the game again in case the original file was incomplete or corrupted. Sometimes a fresh download is all it takes. You can also try extracting the files again if the game came in a zip or archive, because a bad extraction can cause runtime errors too. At this point, most itch.io runtime errors should be fixed. If your issue was with the app, a clean close and reinstall usually solves it. If your issue was with a game, installing Visual C redistributables and any required runtime like RPG Maker RTP is often the answer. If this tutorial helped you fix the itch.io runtime error, please give the video a like, subscribe for more troubleshooting guides, and leave a comment if you want help with a specific game or error message. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.